Okay, I have decided to do a front and side yard garden tour, which I've never done before. I've usually concentrated on my backyard, but we'll start on the front here. My walkway, I have on either side of the walkway, I've got pineapple sage, then marigolds, then lemon balm, and then I think it starts over. Or no, maybe not pineapple sage, because the pineapple sage gets really big. Pineapple sage, marigold, lemon balm. Oh, then basil and pepper. This is a Jimmy Nardello pepper. Marigold, I'm going to pull that out. Guess it got too much sun. I wasn't watering it enough. Parsley, sage, a plant to be determined, and kale. And I got that going on both sides, the same planting pattern. On this side I've got corn growing. There's a melon here under this mesh garbage can, which I am protecting from the groundhog. This is asparagus, and then from there it just gets wild. I need to come out here and do some weeding. This is the raspberry patch. I just noticed that the melon is all the way over here. Yeah, so note to self, do some weeding in the front yard corn patch. On the other side is more ornamental. I have ornamentals over here too, just not as many. I still have the juniper back there in the corner. And then that bush right there is a burning bush, so it'll turn bright red probably next month. Here I've got some fall cypress, juniper. That's some sort of Japanese cherry. It's purplish. Got some beans here, some pole beans, and a Brad's atomic tomato buried somewhere in there. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, there he is. He won't turn super bright because I planted too many beans around him, so he can't get the sun. And another fall cypress over there. Behind the fall cypress is my blueberry bush. Well, there's lots of weeds, but there's the blueberry bush in there. I really have to, I'm ashamed of myself putting this on the video. All these weeds. And then there's the pollinator strip. Got sunflowers in the front. There is okra plants, zinnias, butterfly weed, butterfly bush, coreopsis. I've got some bee balm back here. Looks like that's dry. Need to water that. And then my 8 raised beds that go along the driveway. I also have some tomatoes on this side of the driveway, and hostas and hydrangeas and lilies on the other side of the driveway. This first raised bed, I cleared that out today, so only thing in there is a tomato plant and a pepper. I'm going to put my fall vegetables, going to start my fall vegetables in there, so broccoli, collards, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, etc. The second raised bed did not do well. The bagged soil I put in there came from Walmart. It was a raised bed garden variety. Oh my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember right now. It's not burpees, but whatever it is, I won't be buying it again because nothing really grew. I've got some edamame that I'm just letting dry out so that I can have seeds for next year. Zinnia, sunflower, carrots, another tomato. I think I have a tomato in every one of these beds. Another one, so I've got some lettuce. This lettuce actually has not bolted yet, so there's a microclimate going on right here. So this one actually, and this was one from the spring, didn't bolt. That one did, however. That's getting a lot of sun, so I've got to pull that out, make some room for some fall vegetables. That's a huge cucumber on the wire fence, and I just did like a 50-foot roll of wire mesh fence and attached it, zip tied it to a bunch of T-posts. Not very sturdy, but it serves the purpose for vining crops. Roma Tomato, which was way too big for a raised bed. Next year that will go directly into the ground. Got a Mira pepper down there trying to peek out. This one, what is this one? This one is another pepper. Red bell pepper is just now starting to change colors. Cucumber, tomato, zucchini, a cosmos that I just now realizing never got a flower. And then I've got lots of container plants along this strip also. This area gets anywhere from 4 to 8 hours of sun. So this is kind of like my protected area because the latter half is shaded by 4 p.m. One of them is as early as 3 p.m. More tomatoes. So the last 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to follow the rotation, the 4-step rotation. Beans, greens, roots, and fruits. So my first row is greens. I skipped beans. So greens, this one is chard. Roots, this one is carrots. Fruits, tomatoes. This next one, the greens are some sort of mixed salad, either gourmet blend or mesclun. The roots are beets, fruits are tomatoes. This one, the greens are romaine lettuce, roots, rutabaga. We got some green onions back there too, and the fruits are tomatoes. I didn't put anything in this last raised bed. And this here, I love this. It's a volunteer, not cucumber, pumpkin. It's a volunteer pumpkin that is just vining all over the place. I love the look of that. Next year I'll do it on purpose with a watermelon. And last is a container lemon tree that I bought this spring. Keeping it watered generously. That's the gallon dispenser there, 2-gallon dispenser. And that's it. So wanted to do a quick capture of my front and side yard gardens.